Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since we've done these CFN games, but kind of catching you guys up. We still got some games to go. So I actually go back and I changed it to New York Jets. I was thinking of doing Seattle, but you know what? I don't know. Just part of me just really couldn't commit to it. So anyways, we're going to be breaking down the entire defensive mindset this whole game, okay? You're not going to see any offense from my point of view. You're going to see offense from his point of view. And just we're going to be playing and doing a lot on focusing on defense. So with that being said, there's already some things we can talk about right off the bat. This is the Jacksonville Jaguars. This league only went on for 1 year. And so looking back at this, some mistakes I made is really trading away my players like Miles Jack. And had I known in the future that this is only going to go on for a year, I wouldn't have traded for Miles Jack. I would have just traded away my first and maybe a trash player for Adrian Amos. So mistake right there, but it's just something you can't always plan. Okay? Oh well. Right? You move on, you live and learn, and you go ahead and play some ball. So starting on defense, my goodness, if I can speak English. I always like to start on defense. I'm a defensive player. I'm not an offensive player. I've never been the best at offense, but I'm decent at defense, and that's where I consider my strong suit to be at is defense. So starting off, this guy's going to be gun-tight doubles. Generally at the very beginning of the game, unless I know the formation really well, I don't like to touch my zone drops. I just really don't think it's got any sort of purpose to it. I'd rather just get my substitutions in, put my players in where I need them to be, so I can go ahead and just rock and roll with it. Now, I know some of you guys may disagree with that, and you know what, to each their own. But zone drops, they're basically pointless to do when you have no idea what kind of routes they're going to send down the field. So we're going to start off some very passive defense. I'm just wanting to get a feel for it. The first drive on defense, that's the most important drive on defense, right? This is essentially giving you guys an idea what they like to run, what their go-to plays are. So you need to make this drive as long as possible because you want to see exactly what they want to run and how they like to run it. Right here, running a PA play, double slants, a little shallow cross, and wheel out of the backfield. He had the wheel late, and we somehow get an offsides penalty. I don't know how that happens, what causes that, why it happened, but that is definitely not the right penalty if there was ever a penalty. So starting off DVA. Use that word very often, but yeah, we got pretty much screwed right there. I'm not gonna hold back. We got screwed, fully screwed right there. Oh well. Oh well. So I like to play very, very passive defense. Now this guy goes into gun bunch offset. Don't know what playbook he's in. I was prepared for double post by double mabling both sides of the field. And then I think we'll go ahead and drop off the mabel on one side, and we just play again some passive defense right there. Somehow, so that is a post shot. I was looking back at this video. That is a shallow post shot. So now that kind of makes sense how the outside third was able to jump it. Now, here we go. This is the second drive. The first drive was really, really short, but as I was talking about the very first drive, if I know the formation, I'm going to go ahead and change up my zone drops. If I have no idea where we're going to go ahead and run, I'm not going to bother with them. So I need to baseline, and this is something I've learned against trip sets right here running PA crossers. He's got the little underneath stuff. He can go ahead and take care of that. I'm not worried about that. Again, we'll adjust. Okay, as the game goes on, we'll take care of that shallow crosser. This is the name of the game. This is how I like to play. I like to make sure you take the underneath stuff. And I'll go ahead and let you have that all game, every game. You can see right there, again, I don't adjust my flats. Okay, it's just going to be a cloud flat. That blitzing corner is almost always a cloud flat. There are times I change them up. Specific situations, specific down. Okay, so again, we're going to go ahead and basically play the same thing. Right, we're going to go ahead and have our curl flat out there. Again, we haven't really talked for zone drops. We've got them set to 25. You go ahead and play to 25. The corner out's gone. There's nothing open. And again, we're playing very basic defense, and he gets a broken play. Now, unfortunate, yes, but we kind of we're starting to learn exactly what he likes to run. And again, I go ahead and finally baseline. Sometimes baseline fixes the misalignment behind it. And the only reason I baseline is just for inside zone, because if you don't baseline, you can't get the gap shoot. And this is something I was extremely rusty on. And I'm still rusty on him. I'm going to take sandpaper to it and just really tighten up on the inside zone and no-one trap out of Big Nick or G, because you know if it gets up inside zone and no-one trap, guess what? They're going to go and spam it every single down. So First time this guy's used this particular play, it's a, I don't know what the play is called, I just know what it is. You have double crossers, you have quadruple crossers, drags, and deep crossers over the middle field, like PA deep shot, PA post shot, bro, I don't know, tight flex, okay, sure you know what I'm talking about. So, goes tight slots, HB weak. This is one that I liked as a mini scheme with Hot Route Master last year. I don't think it's as good, it's decent with Hot Route Master. But, yeah, I don't know. Just my personal preference again. So, now we're going to go ahead and play the flats a little bit more aggressively. Put the slot on a hard flat because I expect like a little drag. So now I don't have to worry about the drag. I just got to worry about this deep crosser. There's nothing open, nothing open. We're going to go ahead and use it at playmaker. Flop flot's going to rally down, and we're going to go ahead and get it stopped. So right there we played very, very aggressive defense. We played underneath. We could have hit the corner out, but you know what? He did not see that, and I knew he wasn't going to be looking for that. And so, again, I didn't have to remember. Now right here, we were ready for the playmaker. I was waiting on that. Here we go. Broken play. Why am I not sending the spy boys? I don't know, but either way, our defensive line gets to him. In that case, when you see all the guys running away from the flat defender, go ahead and send the flat. There's nobody else that he has to guard, and you can now basically take over his position on that part of the field, right? You really don't have to stress out too much about it whatsoever. So here we go. You got deep crosser. He's got the shallow stuff, and he gets a gain of about, I think, 15 yards, something like that. Close to about 15 yards, but actually 16. To get back. So, again, good dot. Now, this guy goes to something completely different. I've never seen this before. I should have reset my zone drops. Right here, we're trying to bait him on the inside, the in route. You can see right there, that's a cloud flat, by the way. I was actually just, again, I like to put that blitzing corner in the crowd pretty much exclusively on the short side. That's 30 yards between those last two plays. But right here, again, this is like gun tray ISO. I think that's what it's called. It's kind of one of those gimmicky formations you don't see, and you really don't know what to expect. And that's kind of where you want to make their drive super long. Now, I don't know what he was doing right here. I don't know if he accidentally hit me or what, but you know what, you got to use timeout. Now, first half timeouts are not that important. And here he goes, gun type flex. It's that PA double crossers, bro. I don't even know what the play is called, okay? I just know that 25, your curl flat said 25 won't guard the deep crossers, and that's the thing that I learned after this game. So right here, we'll go ahead and we're not sending the spy. We're going to use her, the broken play specialist. Big thing, big mistake I learned at the CFM is you got to send the spy so much sooner. If you're out in the pocket like that, you got to put pressure on the QB. Force him to make the throw a lot faster, and that broken play would have never happened. So again, we're going to go ahead. I wasn't paying attention to my zone drops. I believe I set my zone drops to 30 right here for my curl flop, so it's at least 25. And we're going to go ahead and just try and send pressure off the edge. Right here, he's got nothing, he's got nothing, he's got nothing. He was looking for that deep corner out, and instead he runs out of bounds instead of away. So good defense. Good defense. We're starting to play it a little bit better. Now he goes to the spread set. Again, I should have reset my zone drops because I don't know what he's going to be running, but at the same time, having them at 25 or 30 is fine because if there is a cross route of this, like if it's circle, for example, I don't think it is. Or like some deep corner right here runs inside zone. I think he's just trying to get a little bit more yards. It's only a 2-score game, no big deal. At this point, we're trying to keep everything in front. I don't want anything getting behind us so it gets back to this gun spread slot Y weak. So again, we're playing very, very, very passive defense. At this point, you can basically just force your opponent to chew their own clock and really just waste a lot of time. Now on defense, I'll take the top out right here because he's going to get 3. We got 2-minute warning, so basically we got 2 timeouts still with the 2-minute warning coming in, and then our 1 timeout that we have to be able to manually use. So we just want to be able to get the ball back, provide our offense a chance to be able to drive back down the field and extend this lead again back to 2 scores. So again, back to the gun bunch offset. Here we go. Again, we're going to go ahead and set up to double Mabel both sides of the field. I'm using on accident the curl flight. You never want to use the curl flight. You want to make sure your AI or CPU player is guarding the curl flight for you, because then you can just guard the middle of the field. Now he is running 2-1-2, which is not going to work against Big Nickel. You can audible down to the run right here, and you can go ahead and run the ball, but we're not going to get beat box because that's just how this game plays. So right there, he runs a counter run. It's just one of those weird runs that you're not going to see this guy run much of, and well, quite frankly, I don't know if he's ever going to run it again. So, it's a play action ghost route. I know that's what some people call it. It's weird because that play action route rolls out, but it stops like 5 yards out. And here we go, that double deep crosser route that I was talking about. And you can see right there, I don't have them set to 30, and he's able to hit me on the sideline. So good dot by him. So you can see right here, we go ahead and bump it up to 30 because this is something, again, I learned in the game. This is something I'm having to do, guys. When you are labbing by yourself, you just simply got to learn it all on your own. You're not going to have anybody to help you. Nobody's really going to care to help you. Get over it, right? That's kind of how my life works. So we're going to have to learn basically everything on our own. So again, we got our curl flats at 30. We're going to guard that wheel route by ourselves, and he goes ahead and scrambles with Trubisky. Trubisky's going nowhere, and he has to take a timeout. Again, he's basically chewing the clock on himself, which, as I was talking about earlier, we want to keep everything in front. We don't want to give up a touchdown here. We are okay with giving up a 3, and you notice I dropped my zones down to 25. If you notice the mark that we're on the 17-yard line, 25 is going to play to the end zone, basically halfway, deep enough to where you don't have to worry about it. That's a Z spot and stop, the Z spot and stop and go, whatever the fluff it's called. Either way, that's a bag, and he throws it right at the loser, giving it again our offense a chance. And saw we were able to go and score 3 points. So we've got our curl flats again, still set to 25 because there's a crosser from the slot. You can see right there. There's the crosser. There's the crosser. I was waiting for a dig route. We'll just stay with that crosser the entire time. Come back across the field. Our user is right there, and we don't get the pick. That's fine. Gun tray wide flex, no big deal. We're going to go ahead and keep our zones set to 25 because I know curl flat set to 25 are going to take care of that crosser from the slot every single time. Now, this time we double flat that one side of the field to take the underneath stuff right there. You can see the underneath is gone. You can see the curl is gone. You can see there's absolutely nothing open. And now he has to throw it away. Good defense. Again, we're starting to adjust. I'm like, okay, if he comes on gun tray wide flex, there's going to be the tight end and a little shallow drag. It's going to be like a 3-yard drag. Heartbreak's going to take care of that. Cloudflat takes care of the curl route, the smoke screen. Perfect defense. So here we go, gun type flex. I need to set my curl flats to 30 yards. Luckily, it is not a play action play. Hits us with a little wheel route to the outside. I don't adjust my blitzing corner off the edge. I don't think that was intentional. If I remember right, I don't think I was trying to send the blitz right there. Right here, we accidentally again send the blitz. I want that cloud flat out there because I know if I put the cloud flat out there, that'll be taken care of. I'm just not able to get that adjustment in soon enough. So you see right there, we go ahead and bump it up to 30 because I know those deep crossers are very deadly potential thing that could just really make me sad inside. So here we go. He goes into like a power run. Again, it's just kind of one of those gimmick runs. You don't really know what the heck he's going to run. You just basically got to be ready for it all. So we're going to go ahead and run a double Mabel right here and shade up. Just we have cloud flats out there. And it's right there. There's the crosser. The crosser's bag. Playmaker, playmaker, playmaker. Nope, no playmaker. Either way, if he playmakers it straight up, he's going to be running into that curl flat as well. There's really absolutely nothing open. Gun tight slots HB weak. This guy is, you can tell, he's jumping between a lot of different formations. We've been in tight flex. We've been in gun tray wide flex. We've been in tight slots HB weak from inside zone. We've been in that gun tray ISO. I mean, he's just jumping all over the place. This is kind of what led me to think that he's probably in the custom, just simply because of, I don't know what fact that I had, honestly. But there's nothing open. We send the spy sooner, and again, we get kind of a very unfortunate broken play. That's basically how this guy is driven on us. It's just broken playmaker, and then route bounce, whatever you guys call it. Every single uniform that you might remember. He had to break out year in 2016. So here we go, Z-spot, stop and go, whatever the fuck it's called. And there, again, nothing open. We send the spy sooner. He actually rolls back, and our spy gets a shed. And he gets a huge loss of yards. So you notice we send the spy a lot faster that time because I know the guy basically thrives off of broken plays. So again, go back into this gun box, offset the 2-1-2 version of it. 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, 1 tight end. You cannot not pay attention to what they're doing. Okay, there's no reason for you to not notice what they're doing. because it just leaves you vulnerable so easy. So right here, we're going to go ahead and use that little wheel route. And again, broken play specialist, boys. That's a cloud flat on that side of the that's a cloud. That might be a vert hook. And there's nobody to be found. But you know what? Broken plays, we go ahead and take care of that. So gun trips fly weak. I'm going to keep my controls set to 25 or 30 right here because there is a crosser out of this particular formation. So instead on 3rd and 25, he goes ahead and he runs a HB slip screen, halfback slip screen, and I'm shocked he doesn't go for it. I'm actually very shocked that that's the play call, 4th and 26. So we remember that, being as this guy, I don't know what he's running on offense, what playbook he's in, but it seems like when he's jumping to one formation, he's looking for one particular play, and so when he goes back into that wide trips weak, more than likely it's going to be that HB slip screen, same thing as the bunch, there's going to be like a post route, whatever, right? So gun tight doubles. We really are not missing with our zone drops all too much this game. I just really have felt like there is a need to do that. And right there, good little check down, good little flat route. That might have been a little out route, zig route, flat route. I'm not entirely sure what that was. But good little check down right there because we don't have a hard flat out there. And this is kind of where big nickel can struggle if you don't have the personnel to be able to pull it off, is guarding the immediate flats, especially if you want to enable. So right here, again, I don't set up my adjustments at all. And right there, he goes ahead and just runs the ball down 17 points. At this point in the game, you're okay with him running the ball. That, to me, basically tells me they've given up and they really just frankly don't care about winning this game anymore. Because if you just want to take your checkdowns and you want to take these little runs, these little 4 or 5 yard routes, you're now chewing the clock on yourself, and your clock is your #1 enemy, and you're now not only fighting the clock, but you're fighting your opponent as well to try and get a stop or to try and get a drive going. So, I mean, at this point, the guy's basically forfeited the game if he's going to take these little checkdowns. You got to start looking for over the top. And I've referenced this previously, but this is something that the Chiefs did just really, really well. I mean, obviously, there's some really bad things they did that they could definitely improve on. But the Chiefs do this so proficiently, it's like art. The way that they establish their quote-unquote run game is they do their checkdowns to Travis Kelce, which then in turn opens up over the top to Tyreek Hill, become, you know, the Legion of Speed, right? So again, as we're talking about, this guy's doing it all backwards. He's now down 17 points, and he's trying to take his checkdowns instead of what he should be doing is being more aggressive and going over the top. So right here, top that rallying down the flats, we get him down to 4. The nice thing about cloud flats is they will play like short corner outs. Sometimes like smart routed corner out, they will play some of them. But then they're great about just rallying the flat. So yeah, they're definitely going to give it like a deep corner out, even corner strike or just a simple X spot. They're definitely, or Z spot, excuse me. They're definitely going to give up those corner outs, but they're going to go ahead and play the flats pretty well and be able to take away the corner out short or briefly. And if you're sitting pressure, it's kind of a cloud flats thrive. But right here, again, there's nothing open. And he throws it into coverage, and thank the good Lord we don't get a pick right there. We don't want to pick in that situation simply because we just want to get field position. We'd rather bat the ball down and get better field position. You saw right there, we drive down again. We're now up 25 points. So at this point, we're just taking away short stuff. Okay, he can have that broken stuff, and you see right there, we click on, always click on, boys. Always click on. Because, yeah, I mean, keep everything in front, don't anything get behind, and that's the name of the game at this point. So again, we're trying to keep everything in front, and you can have this little check down. It's too late for check downs. That little spot route, I could have given that up. Instead, he chucks it up yet again into double coverage. We're not really concerned about that. Even if we give up a touchdown right here, it's not really that big of a deal. Point differential still thing in this CFM in particular, but if he wants to just run the ball and basically say I have forfeited the game, you can go ahead and do so all down, every down. And no matter how fast you hurry up, the clock's working in your favor on defense at this point, and it's working against you if you're on offense, right? Because you're down just so many scores. You gotta start taking deep shots. You gotta bring out the money plays. You gotta bring out some of your best plays right here. Thrown again at the user. You see there's double coverage right there, but again, if your user is not there, you guys, this is the biggest thing I'm going to tell you about this game, okay? It's the skill of clicking on and making the plays for you, not relying on the CQ. I'm a moderator on Facebook group, and I cannot tell you how many times a day I see people saying, oh, you only run cheat plays, oh, you only run one play. Well, every single guy that I've played that complains about that, none of them click on. Like, not a single one will click on to the defender. And that's kind of where Gambler can be nice. So you see right now, we're starting to play more of the blitz because at this point, I just want to get the game over with. And really, there's literally no way on earth I could potentially lose this game. You have to get touchdown, recover, touchdown, recover, touchdown, also recover. Like, it's basically impossible. So I just want to end this game and just try to send some pressure off the edge right here again, throwing it up into double coverage. He's trying to swerve out your defender. Sometimes you can get away with that, but again, name the game. What do we do here on this channel? We click on and we do not let the CQ just do the work for us. So again, we're going to send pressure off the edge. I got a spy on my defensive end in case he rolls out to the right. You can see right there, he gets a good shed, and we get click. We click on, but sometimes it's just going to simply click you on to the wrong person. Really, there's nothing you can do about that. So, same exact setup. We're going to try and see if we can force him to roll outside, but instead he's basically said, I forfeit the game, and he runs the ball. Now, I am taking a timeout. It may seem petty, but I was keeping in mind this entire game, the importance of point differential. I can't stress that enough. It is important to keep track of that and keep track of your opponents, so you know, okay, do I need to run the score up in this game? So right here, we're sending some heat off the edge. He has his check down. He has his deep crosser. Instead, he takes his delay fade, and he should have waited significantly longer, and that delay fade would have been open. But right here, again, tight doubles. He's going to go ahead and take his check down. He tries to glitch us out right here. This is a glitch. I don't know if it works all too well or how it even works, but essentially what happens is you pitch it back, and then your receiver's downfield and it's so you can check there. He goes ahead and pitches it back to his QB's. QB's nowhere to be found, and that's going to go ahead and take care of the game. So you guys are going to see the stats, okay? Don't believe the stats, okay? Broken play, broken play, broken play, broken play, broken play. But you see the score. The score is what matters. The final score is 28-3. And that ends the game. Now, I don't remember what record we are at this point. We did take our first official loss against the Ravens, kind of a heartbreaker loss, but we'll get a rematch with him later on. You guys are going to see that rematch and kind of how we adjusted on defense for that rematch, ironically. So you can see right there 5 takeaways. Again, lots of his were just simply broken plays. And yeah, so fellas, that's going to take care of the video. If you're new to the channel, be sure you hit that sub button. The focus of this channel is literally, it's just defense, guys. Defense, defense, defense. So we'll see you guys in the next one.